for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Arsenal take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Walker clears and reclaimed it in a trice.
Added time.
Giroud. Saliba cuts out the pass.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
And there goes the final whistle.
Please turn your
Arsenal
attention to
can
the screen
celebrate
for
now.
information
They have
provided by the
exact... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match
and
that will
welcome to
really get
today's
the
match.
juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, super find. Rummenigge ploughing through the middle.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Mbappe. Rummenigge.
There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing?
Yeah, and he's a living, breathing symbol of leadership, loyalty and devotion to his craft. What a player.
That's been cut out, well played. Hernes. Bellingham. This is promising. Now this could be a chance. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. It's a good run down the left-hand side.
Such good technique.
And here's Bellingham. And it's Messi. Rijkaard. Hernes. Messi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Maldini. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Mbappe. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Oh, there's a probing ball. Araujo cuts out the pass. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Hazard. Messi. Oh, Red, nice interception. Rijkaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. He's been picked out. Hernes. Rummenigge. Great hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And they've got rid. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Bellingham. Messi. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rijkaard. Hernes. Oh, good read. Messi. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Rummenigge. In with the challenge. And it's Messi. And here's Hazard. Bellingham! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain!
Paris Saint-Germain clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Paris Saint-Germain have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Hazard has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Now then, the ball's come loose. Looking tidy in possession here. Bellingham. Rummenigge. Aimed beyond. Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Vietnam grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. He is through here. Up he goes! Superb goal!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves into the lead. Rummenigge might just make this. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix.
Please turn your
What is
attention
shaping
to
up
the
to be a
screen
super
for
contest.
information
2 on the score at the break,
local police.
and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Paris Saint-Germain head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And the game has already resumed here. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, easy pickings there.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Rijkaard. And he's intervened well there. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Bellingham. Shot could be on. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Gabriel promptly onto that, and that is that. Ernest. Bellingham does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Oh, nicely intercepted. Aim forwards. Suarez chasing after it, and claimed it back swiftly.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bellingham. Rummenigge looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to...
It's Asa! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
The attendance for this match was 72,306. Substitution on the field. Number 9, Mbappe. Number 20, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 10, Messi.
Paris Saint-Germain do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Rafael Leao is onto this.
Maldini coming on the field.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Number 21, Dembele. Number 11, Hazard. Number 24,
Bale is carrying after that one.
Number 5, Roberto
Vieira.
Carlos. Substitution.
Vieira charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, great play! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Substitution in progress.
It's their second corner of the game. Thuram getting this one clear. And he's gone backward here. There's the hit! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Vietnam really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
So, third corner of the game. Tomiyasu tries to clear. Now, who's going to be first to this? Bale has got himself a free kick. Maradona. And here's Suarez. Rijkaard. Paris Saint-Germain do have a chance to counter here. Araujo. Gerrard.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cruyff. And here's Mbappe. Brilliantly cut out.
Paris Saint-Germain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And here's Cruyff. Gets his pass away. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Now that's well seen too. He can run onto that. Oh, it's Gerrard. And the shot hits one! He should have put that one away.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Cruyff.
Paris Saint-Germain certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Great ball if he can get there. Now the finish! He's scored! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Maradona. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, that looks a cracking ball. So that's it, it is all over. Paris Saint-Germain can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match
and
that will
welcome to
really get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
And this place is living up to its... He's gone for goal! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Now there's Bellingham! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Keeper has taken decisive action. Now it's Messi. That has been knocked clear. It's their second corner of the game. And that should get the job done. And he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And now they can spring out of defence. That is lovely. And he's quick to get it clear again. And he's there to retrieve it. Vieira has been caught there, it's a foul. Now this could be a chance. Oh, well played, well played. Tries a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Paris Saint-Germain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Hernes. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is real chance! And it's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touch.
And the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Hernes! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Maldini. Well, that looks a decent ball. Turns. It's Asa! Really well taken goal. Just one goal in it now. Game on.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Vieira. Looks to clip it forward. He can run onto that.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Bellingham.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great Rummenigge! And that was probably asking just too much. Now it's Mbappe. Araujo cuts it out.
Paris Saint-Germain are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Always onto this. Now it's Luis Suarez. Bellingham looking to add to his goal.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Hazard. Oh, what has happened here? He's a sharp little ball here. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's played forward. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. It's Hazard! It's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Rijkaard. Now it's Hazard. And that's been intercepted. Messi. Nice physical challenge. Araujo. Vieira. Bellingham.
There will be 3 minutes
good read.
added time.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Not the most accurate pass. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Look at the space and the shot! Goal!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So we have a breakthrough. There's the whistle for half-time. Paris Saint-Germain come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. And we are up to the break.
And now,
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Instant pack, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
So what a half. So many talking points, so many goals, so much drama. It's 3-2.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Gabriel.
Here we go again then.
Coming on to replace him is
And it's
number
Messi.
19,
Oh, now here's an
Tomiyasu.
interesting matchup. Maldini. Tomiyasu. And Araujo. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Luis Suarez. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hernes. Bellingham. Araujo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rummenigge.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Bellingham! They've done it! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
This is quite a battle.
Ah, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was...
Hits one! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Messi. He's had a hit! Might be danger here. That's a little off target. Rummenigge. Shot a goal! That's another chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
That's an example of the sixth sense of opportunism that many of his ilk show. Masterful anticipation.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 20, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 14,
Yeah.
Hannes.
And it's Maradona.
Number 15,
Maradona
Bellingham.
steaming forward. Can he put it away? Sticks it away! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Yaya Toure. Foot in. And here's Dembele. Oh, that is a good ball. And the shot! And that's a real chance missed.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
and truly turned on its head. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Vietnam take the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah is in a really good position out wide.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Iniesta. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Mbappe. Iniesta. This could be their final throw of the dice.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Played into space out wide. Rafael Leao. Hazard. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
There will be
We are
5 minutes
into
added
overtime.
time.
Dembele. And he's onside. And he's gone backward here. Spread neatly. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Now it's Bale. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Maradona, who has set up 2 goals. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. It's just beyond his reach. Pull it. And that is as far as it goes. Paris Saint-Germain did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass.
Please make sure to watch
What
the
are your
screen
thoughts
for
on
an
today's game then,
information
Jim?
bulletin
Paris
from the regional
Saint-Germain.
police.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And already we're underway here. Messi, now it's has a go! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And it's Rijkaard. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. There's a look and plays it forward. Chance here to counter. Tomiyasu makes the interception. Great ball if he can get there. Mbappe, he's got the shot away! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Mbappe, nice bit of skill, and he's away. He has found the way through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rijkaard. It's Bellingham. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
And he's taking no chances there.
Paris Saint-Germain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Shifted upfield. Thuram. Vietnam trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind.
It's Asa! He has done it! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Paris Saint-Germain grabbed the equaliser, just the goalkeeper to beat. Shot at goal! In he goes again! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Rummenigge at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Great defending, strong and determined. Bellingham cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Paris Saint-Germain have scored 2 quick goals here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. And here's Mbappe, and that has left him in a heap. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Hernes. Now it's Mbappe. Passing is crisp and sharp. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Hazard chasing after it. Bellingham. Rijkaard. And that could set him on his way. Well, that's well spotted. Messi. Paris Saint-Germain heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Bellingham. Messi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's delightful. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Hazard. Lewis. Chance! Oh, that wasn't far away.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Rijkaard. Rummenigge. Tomiyasu promptly onto that, and that is that.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Rummenigge. Messi. Bellingham, big chance! It's fallen kindly here, and he hits the net. They've done it again! It is incredible!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
And he's on. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Paris Saint-Germain playing their part in a real slugfest here. A glut of goals and nothing to suggest much is going to change. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
And a quick reminder today.
Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow.
Cooperation.
So it's back to business.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Rummenigge. Maldini does really well to win the ball there. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was... He's had a shot! Out of play for a goal kick. Rummenigge, and he's managed to get free. Hazard. Can he finish? Well, that'll be quick to recover. Oh, he's been caught napping. Luis Suarez! Superb goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Well, this is what we've... Bellingham! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And the keeper beats it away. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Mbappe. Number 20,
Bellingham.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 10, Messi. Number 14, Fades.
Ball is over the line.
15, Bellingham. Number 13, Maldini. Coming on the field, number 22, Rafael Leao.
Rafael Leao.
Seven.
And the shot! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
550.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Substitution in progress.
It's their second corner of the game. He gets big! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Oh, that's a key interception. Rafael Leao. Paris Saint-Germain perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Oh, there's a probing ball. And he's been shifted off it. Mohamed Salah unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Couldn't squeeze it through. He could be in here. He's found a way through. And it's a corner. So, third corner of the game. Hazard goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Iniesta. Shevchenko. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Taken back almost at once. Iniesta. Rijkaard. Maradona.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now he's off and running. Bale. Iniesta. Vieira.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Great chance! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Substitutions taking place.
Paris Saint-Germain are making a change now. Cruyff getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Bale under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
And that is expertly dealt with.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Cruyff, Iniesta. Now it's Bale. Great hit! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they get themselves in front! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then, because they just lost sight of the real danger.
Paris Saint-Germain take the lead.
I think the danger for them now is fatigue. I think when the body tires, the mind soon follows, so concentration is key from here.
Nicely aimed pass.
Vietnam need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
And he's made sure that's not getting through.
6 added minutes has been
Hazard
indicated.
pinches it off him. That is a great ball. Out to the right. Mohamed Salah. Well timed, excellent interception. And he's there to get it away. They get a throw in.
Substitution.
Hazard. And that's another throw. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Rafael Leao. Bale. So what can they make of this? Well, that is one way to stop him. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Rijkaard. And time is up. Paris Saint-Germain have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it.